Ricky, why are you the hero pawn?
Why? Because Chief Dunga chose Ricky.
He chose you. So you weren't chosen from birth?
Friend, wrong. Chief chose by instinct.
By instinct?
Why, friend, surprised? Chief have sharp instinct. Chief be village seer.
So that's how you became the hero pawn. Can't argue with that.
But he is kind of compact for a warrior hero.
Oh, Ricky owe lots of monies to village. If Ricky defeat Dino Beast, village promised to forget my debts. So Ricky like being hero pawn.
Ricky's really wholesome, and we finally have unlocked him, and he actually isn't equipped with all of his armor. So fuck you, Shulk, I don't need you anymore. Ricky comes equipped with none of the stuff we actually got. I don't know why they make you do this when they can just equip it to him. But he gives us some new armor. Saber gloves are exclusive to him anyway, so we have a spare piece of armor. And it looks really fucking sharp. Let's give him the Colony 1 type. Let's keep him in his Colony type for right now. Let's give him some gems as well. I think we're gonna give him a Attack Plus, because that'll help. And Bleed Plus will be nice. As well as Recovery Up. And I guess we'll give him Ether Up. That should be fine for now. Man, I really want to show off more Melia, but we get 2 party members in this part of the game, so I guess I should go over Ricky at some point. Let's also give him some AP. Let's go over his arts a bit. Sneaky! Does triple damage when you hit an enemy from behind. Interesting art. A lot of characters seem to have back attack ups. Bitey Bitey inflicts bleed, and the bleed duration is extended by 10 extra seconds if you hit the enemy from behind. It's pretty interesting. Lurgy is one of his best arts. Lurgy inflicts poison. Poison, as we already know, is 100% of whatever damage you deal, meaning if you somehow get a poison plus on... What? And this is why I closed my door. Oops, I swapped back. Oh, I swapped off of Ricky. Oops. Behave inflicts, this is a really interesting art. It inflicts paralysis and also has a very small chance of removing Craze. Beforehand, the only way we could have removed the Crazed aura is by using Monado Purge, which we just unlocked. So, yeah, if you don't have Shulk, you at least can use Behave if you want to take care of, weirdness like that. It also inflicts paralysis, which means their auto attacks, even if they're crazed, the haste won't affect. The haste you won't get attacked as often from them, even though they have an inflicted haste. Freezinate is our first spell. I think is our first skill or art that's capable of inflicting freeze. This is his fastest regenerating art that he actually has, so I'm gonna equip that probably immediately. And I want to equip this one. Yeah, and it inflicts freeze. That's 60% of his of the attack power. Roly Poly has a, I think like a 30% chance, if I'm not mistaken, of inflicting topple. It's either like a 30 or like a 50 or like a 40% chance. It has a pretty low chance of inflicting topple, but you do not need to inflict break before using it. If the topple art fails, it just inflicts bind, so that's fine. Happy Happy increases the party gauge when his tension's pretty high. This is available when Ricky has high tension, not very high tension. Meaning you can technically just spam the living crap out of this art right before a battle and chain attack immediately as soon as you enter battle. It's pretty interesting. An art I'm going to absolutely level up is You Can Do It. You Can Do It is probably possibly one of the weirdest arts of the game for healing, but it is the best, one of the best healing arts. It heals the party in a straight line, meaning if you target a party member, meaning you can target, it works like light heal, where you target another party member, but it always heals Ricky when you use it. It's kind of weird. But you can hit multiple party members, and the HP you heal depends on how many debuffs your target has inflicted on them. Hero Time is one of the craziest arts in the game, next to his talent art, but we'll get into that. The Hero Pawn charges ahead with a blessed aura surrounding him. This prevents his tension from dropping, as well as increases a random stat. Sometimes it can be strength, sometimes it could be ether, it's whatever. And currently his final art that we have unlocked is Play Dead, which gives him, which essentially acts as a Shadow Eye that removes all aggro and also heals you. And apparently heals the same as an HP as a genuine revival, meaning if you have a revival HP up, this might be an interesting art to use for healing, but it only works on Ricky, and you also remove all aggro on Ricky, which Ricky's actually pretty decent at getting aggro. He's just not very decent at keeping it. Speaking of which, we can talk about how Ricky is. Ricky, as you might have noticed, has a lot of health. Shulk has 3,000. Rhine has the same amount, and this is with his skill tree. Ricky has a lot of base health. The reason he has a lot of base health is actually a joke from the developers. They decided to, when developing Ricky, they decided to give him, like, an insane amount of base HP, because why not? It would be funny. And they realized it just worked so well that they just made it so that Napon are extremely tanky. And that would continue forward into Xenoblade 2 with Tora having an extremely high base HP. So yeah, a gag from Xenoblade 2, from Xenoblade 1 ends up being a major staple of the franchise. Who even knew that was gonna happen? There's a Magna Anzel in front of us. We do need to show off how Ricky works. Ricky's a really strange character. He acts more like a black mage, whereas Melia is more of like a support mage. Ricky is definitely a black mage. In terms of just basic RPG classes. He has a lot of debuff casting skills, and he is capable of doing pretty much any elemental attack you want. He's very adept at using ether. Let's talk about Magna X down here. Actually, we do need to kill some for some Magna, for some X Iron Hearts, so let's kill some.
Ricky is Hero Pawn, so feel no fear.
Leave this to me.
Display no mercy. Summon
Electric Gunbuster. Worldly Savage. Dance with me.
Let's show up Hero Time. Freezing ain't off. Yeah, a lot of damage over times on him.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
This is pretty useful.
Let us remain
Ricky's actually
vigilant.
pretty neat. His power, his real strength comes from chain attacks. Breezy Zolos. Oh, and Dinosaurus, but we don't talk about him. Breezy Zolos is way too strong for us at the moment. There's literally no chance we're going to be able to kill that thing. If you couldn't already tell, that thing has a spike on it, and that's one nasty spike. It's really hard to heal through that spike, and that is why I am not going to bother. As we head through Mac the Forest, this game has some beautiful environments. Like, especially since originally this was on a Wii console and had nearly just as much level of detail as the other games. Found a new landmark, Windmill Pavilion.
Leave this to me.
I expect nothing short of our very best. Now I see there is strength in unity.
Alright, let's try and topple. Ooh, let's get another topple. Damn it, we only got a bind. That's fine. We finally unlocked Ricky's talent art. Yoink. Yoink is a... If you wanted to talk about wild and wacky arts, Yoink is the most wild art in Ricky's arsenal. Yoink steals something from the enemy. This could be anything from HP.
Building within me.
This could be anything from from HP to experience to AP
Let us
to
remain
SP.
vigilant.
Actually, not SP. Ricky isn't actually able to steal HP experience and SP until a certain skill in the skill tree is unlocked. But before that, he's able to steal any permanent. He's able to basically inflict a permanent damage reduction. He's able to give himself permanent stat bonuses for the rest of a battle. Honestly, one of the most wild things ever. But the other thing that's useful about it, he's able to steal. He's able to steal either the rare drop or the regular drop of any enemy. So let's try and use it. We got an item. Nice. Oh, and Ricky always calls Dun Man Dun Dun. We just saw through the floor. That was interesting. Let's kill this Nuri.
Leave it to me. Melia, get ready.
My turn.
Got the chain up? I absolutely failed that chain. Yeah, I did not expect that to work.
Was that a little too much?
Let's topple the enemy. Oh, he got toppled. Awesome. Ooh, Dumbat's low in health. We actually killed both Melia and Dumban with that because it kills anybody in a fan, in a line shape. It's really interesting. Savage. That's gonna inflict bleed. We do not want that. Another item? Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Oh, this enemy's dead. Get HP stealed, idiot. Oh, we didn't kill it? Lame. Oh, the enemy ran away. Nice. Got some magnifiers on these guys. You're probably wondering why I'm randomly attacking random hodes and shit over here. Hodes drop a very important item, specifically BIOS hodes. They drop something called a hode plank, and hode planks only drop from these guys, and we need 8 of them for a 100% run. Trust me, for as many times as I've failed my 100% run, this is something I regret always having to do. I never like having to get these items.
Ricky, well done.
Get upon, very cool. Monster! 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 Monster!
My god, we got the same battle line like 4 times in a row.
Worldly slash.
Monster! Ah!
Leave this to me.
Look at me out here playing Xenoblade 2. Going for auto attack cancels.
Is that all the backbone you have?
Follow Ricky! Get upon,
Leave it to me. Gale Flash. Melia, get ready.
Leave it to me. Vertical bolt. Almost there. Don't lose focus.
Don't-
None can oppose us.
Yahoo!
I feel my power.
Ricky, find goodies!
Not gonna lie though,
Pushing you at all.
doing the art cancel method
Let us hurry on.
for activating arts really helps with your with making sure your auto attacks always go off and you always are gaining auto attack. I don't need to fight these guys. Back the forest is home to a giant hole. Many giant holes for some reason. Oh, bitch.
Summon.
Electric Gutbuster.
This is totally getting cut out of the video. Whenever I make one, when I make this into a video.
Ricky, find items!
This is the last one.
Ether is flowing through me.
At last. Just like that.
Done.
Excellent attack.
Ricky do better than anyone.
Leave this to me.
Get some aggro up by healing.
Gale Flash. Steel Strike. Dance with me.
Summon bolt.
Ricky, find goodies!
Let us hurry onward.
But we mustn't be careless.
Got some more jungle bottoms and some pretty Hode crystals. Those are interesting. The Abyss Basin has been unlocked to us. This game is really interesting. It catered the swimming height of every character, since every height is wildly different in size. It's dependent on the character that you use. So Ricky noticeably has problems fighting near water because his short stature means he's always swimming even in like 2 feet deep water, because he barely reaches a foot. He's barely over 2 foot. Yeah, it makes it a problem to fight like anything. Oh, I wanted those items, you asshole. Poison inflicts on Ricky's Lurgy works on any enemy in a fan shape.
Winning! Thank you, Ricky time!
You may
Pretty
be right,
useful.
Ricky. Time is coming.
I feel a building within me.
Impressive.
Oh, hold on, Blood Man.
Chain attack chance time!
Agreed. Begin.
Hero time, and let's take out this BIOS boss code. These are the other enemies in this game that are capable of dropping These are the other enemies capable of dropping a Hode Plank.
As if returning to your former glory done.
I'm gonna select Ricky and then do this. Heals also work like this. It just shows you how crazy Ricky's healing art is. Let's take care of it.
Let us remain vigilant.
But we mustn't be careless.
Huh, those enemies weren't actually in a group. Because they didn't drop a silver chest. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why Magna Forest has a giant hole in the middle of it. I guess I could go back here. In this seemingly random corner of Magna Forest is the Hode Lair.
Leave this to me.
Sure!
No mercy.
Gale Slash. Electric Monster. Steel Strike. Roger.
Friends, absolute.
Roger.
Understood.
Fighting.
Electric Gutbuster.
Summon.
Ricky, find
Gale
us.
Slash.
Ricky, sneaky. Monster.
Now's the time to unleash a chain attack.
Ready, Ricky, ready. Go, go, go.
Let's do it. I think I'm gonna open up with a bite. No, I'm gonna open up with a sneaky. I have a plan.
Aha. Melia.
Leave it to me.
Sought the Melia.
Almost there. There's more to
Awesome.
come.
4 times poison. That enemy's dead. We don't have to fight him anymore.
Ah, just like old times. Against
2,000 damage.
Flare impulse.
Because it attacked did 2,000 damage, it did 2,000 damage over time. This is the power of poison. Melia, get up. You need to get up. Fight me.
I feel the ether.
Ricky, floating within me.
Electric Gutbuster. Everyone, feel the flow of power.
So fiery I can almost cuddle him to death.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Nopon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
I would run too, Ricky. I would run too. Got some gladiator fighters from that. I'm actually going to swap around the party a little bit. Throw Shulk in. Yeah, this is fine. Swap back to Melia, because we didn't really play as much with her. To my knowledge. We're coming up close to our destination. I decided to take the long way around. There is a faster way of getting here. Getting to our destination. It's just that I wanted to show off as much as Magna Forest as possible. In fact, I'm going to take an even longer detour because I love making detours in this game. Precipice Bridge. Got some more Arena or Lugas right here. Let's take care of them.
Prepare yourselves.
Everyone, do your best. We can definitely do this.
Darkness assault embraces you. Focus your attacks. Act as you see fit.
Understood.
Witness my true power.
Big spin. Ouch.
Accept this gift of healing. Helping each other is
That's it.
choke. Good footwork.
Everyone, let's go.
Searing flames of absolution. Manifest yourself. For my flesh now is
Got
the
that
time
gift
to
of healing
unleash a
off.
chain attack. No restraint.
Shoot, I did not mean to do a chain attack. I meant to throw out. No matter, it shouldn't be that bad. Ugh, I don't like my party order, actually.
Rear break. Ha! Now, Ricky.
Here, Ricky, go!
Okay, my turn. Split edge. It's not over
That worked
yet.
out. Never mind. 9,000. Too bad it wasn't on a big DOT. That would have been actually pretty nice.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, choke us down.
You can do it.
Water! The source of all life!
Save us from harm.
Spear break! So this is the legendary Monada.
Why are you using Battle Soul? You have, like, no health. Wild Discharge. That's not gonna be good. That's gonna hit everyone. That might kill Shulk.
Manifest yourself! Start searing flames of absolution! For my flesh and blood be healed!
You can do it.
Just what I needed. This isn't going well.
I can witness my true power! Jesus, it's flowing through me!
Just try to save him. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Ricky.
Activating.
This battle party is really sucky.
Let's go. Backslash. Yeah. All together now.
Ricky's your secret global special move.
Flawless victory!
Ricky
Woo.
likes fighting easy monsters.
Piece of cake.
That was kind of dicey. Maybe not this party. We'll take Ryan because we need someone that actually tank damage other than Ricky. I think just everyone else takes a lot of extra damage. I want to play as Melia. Hold on. This should be a good party. Didn't want to fight other enemies, but I guess we're going to be fighting everything in the game.
Light heal.
Witness my true
I'm
power!
actually a lot lower level than I usually.
Darkness of sleep embraces you!
Get that regen up.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack and raid!
Awakenings, unlike in Xenoblade 2, only increase the enemy's level, not fully heals it.
Now, hit it,
Good change.
Lisa. You're
Actually,
Got it.
great game design for the first game. Horrible, dumb game design for the second game, because it makes you have to go through multiple health.
Yeah.
It's freaking dumb.
Time.
Anzils are topple immune, as well as break it.
We did it.
I believe as well as break resistant. They're not immune, they're just completely immune to topple.
We are victorious!
Let's stay focused. Who else wants
It's just
some?
the Anzel enemy type. I see a large red ether crystal deposit over there. I say we go to it. Don't mind me randomly singing in the middle of recording. Oh look, probably an ash fox. Boom, ash fox. I'm so smart. Hey Mike, remind me to get rid of all of my walnut grapes. Whoa! 4 benign crickets. What kind of offering can Pinky might want to make with these? We run away from the Dinosaurus. We come upon a definitely dead land. I'm gonna swap around the party just a second. I think we're gonna want to play a Shulk for this, just because.
What is this? Ricky never see before. This not Ricky's Machna. Ricky never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you mean?
Are you telling me the Telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it. The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change.
Shulk, the Telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do before you do it.
I know. I'll aim for its antenna and stop its ability to read my thoughts. With the Monado at our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't. But we have to trust in the Monado.
Shulk has only met Telethia once, and they were merely the spawn. So why is he so sure of himself? Is it confidence, or a trust in something? Yes, it is trust. He trusts in the power of that sword. What did he say it was called? The Monado. I see.
Stick together, everyone!
Dino Beast, it as Ricky imagined.
The Telethia. I take this chance to bring vengeance to my brethren and fulfill my duty. Shulk, I will trap it and cease its movement. Strike when the time is right!
Melia!
Be still!
Oh, yeah! She's nifty with that stop!
I knew it. She can control ether energy without using catalysts or rifle shells.
I've heard that such people exist. But I never thought she would be one. Shulk, right, Shala. Protect Melia at all costs.
On it!
Right.
It's time to fight! Melia learned a new art, Mind Blast! The Leon Telethia is not like any other Telethia we've seen before. Since it's a big enemy, it's going to be resistant to break unless we're within a chain attack, so we need to start building Chain Meter. Talent Absorb! Talent Absorb reduces your talent gauge by 50%. It is a nasty art, especially if you don't expect it. Ether Cannon 2. Let's just not have anyone else get hit by that. Oh, thanks for the kind encouragement, Ryan.
I feel it too, Shulk.
Another Ether Cannon straight to the face? Jeez, Shulk, you're getting it real bad today.
I'm with you. Building within me.
Another Ether Cannon. Damn, dude. Man, this guy keeps talent arting all the time. Good thing we have Tiny Encouragement. Skill shared. Just like, yeah, this is today's sponsor, Skill Share. No, I'm kidding. Channel 1. Ugh, inflicts bind and screws you. Let's remove that. It's only a level 1 art. Let's screw him over. Let's fuck him up.
It's up to you.
Leave it to me.
I don't know. I think she has an electric up, so let's just take care of that.
I know.
Shulk doesn't have any orange arts, so we'll just punch it. Hit with a slit edge, pretty nice. Seems that we've hit a wall in HP. No, we haven't actually.
What the?
Dino Beast grown back thing!
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Its regenerative power is too much.
It is all right, Shulk. Destroying the Telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. And the crushing pain of losing those close to you. I can't stand by and let another person experience what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him with the Monado. Then the rest of you, hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready?
The Telethia can read our thoughts,
Summon flare!
while the Monado has some tricks too. Okay, now we're getting started.
That's right.
I'm powering up.
Healing Aqua!
Need this! Now it's right time. Bring it on! Split it!
Summon Bolt! Vertical Bolt!
This is the Monado's power!
I feel the ether building within me.
Come on! Great! Alright, I'm feeling it.
Summon Bolt!
Now it's
Vertical
right time.
Bolt!
We can definitely do this!
Healing Aqua! Summon Aqua! All hardy and reckless as usual, Ryan. Summon Bolt! Vertical Bolt! Accept this gift of heal!
Light heal!
Summon Aqua! Flowing through me!
Here we go! Wah! Melia!
My turn! Vertical Bolt! Rhyme!
Done! Ain't over yet! Got it! This will leave a mark. Shaker Edge! Not bad!
Was that a bit too much?
I just realized I unmuted the wrong thing. Shit. Whoops. Man, and I sounded cool too. Oh well. Super Aura is its regenerate aura. Too bad we can just seal that bitch. A goal of mine is always to finish this boss fight before
Strength in unity.
this boss theme ends. Oh well.
I feel the ether building within me. Right? I suggest you keep your cool.
We can definitely do this! Shield us!
Thanks, Melia. Push you.
Understood.
Let's focus our efforts!
Understood.
That's gonna hit Melia and Shulk. as well as Rhine, so we need to channel that shit as much as possible. We need to shield that. Also, terribly sorry for the random crackly audio after we got back from that cutscene.
Fight on this!
Now, Melia! Finish him!
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned scrap. Dixon would have been proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
It's like a Tephra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me, and I harnessed a new power.
You'll get your chance, Shulk. We'll turn that face mechon into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me going.
Hogard, Garin, Damil Aizel. Are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see? I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Dino Beast! Hereupon Ricky ready for round 2. Hey, the fight over already? No, Ricky not no!
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little Hereupon.
Ricky brave! Rhine also a little brave. Ricky happy?
Hereupon Ricky, be proud! Hereupon Ricky, tough guy!
Hereupon Ricky, bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Oh, let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Ricky beat Dino Beast. Does Ricky still have debt?
No, Ricky, your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our Hereupon, Slayer of Dino Beast, will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bayonis.
Oh, Ricky never hear this?
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Ricky mad!
Ricky, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go. My instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Ricky. Your little pawns will be taken care of.
Dadapon stomach rumble.
Dadapon need food!
Dadapon need food now.
Dada? Ricky, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, Meet Ricky, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be joking.
Wife and children. Ricky, how old are you?
Ricky have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
Ricky! Oka borrow monies for Little Pon's food. Chief Danga know best. Ricky must work for Little Pons to have good life.
Ricky will. Okay, Oka. Ricky, happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, furball.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Erith Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Erith Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.